Greetings, true believers. Mr.Tennessen here, and I've got a question from Ryan. I have to ask you a stupid question that would either sound really cool or pretty stupid. But in a fight between the Juggernaut and the Hulk, who do you think would win? Some say the Juggernaut, but my belief is that the Hulk would. But seeming how that I believe that you know more than I do, I would like you to state your opinion, and if you could, that would be nice.
Nice sentence structure.
Thanks for your question, Ryan. Well, thanks to World War Hulk, this fight was actually started, but really it never did finish.
Alright, well, let's run down their superpowers.
So the Hulk's superpowers are super strength, which allows him to jump and leap for miles. He can lift 100 tons or more. Regeneration, which is basically the same as Wolverine's. He's extremely resistant to physical damage. He's also practically immune to psychic assaults, extreme temperatures, and immense pressures. He's also completely immune to most diseases and poisons. Also, Hulk can breathe both underwater and in space, and he can see incorporeal things. I also don't think he needs to eat or drink. At least I've never seen him.
Now, Juggernaut's got a lot of the same superpowers as Hulk. He's got
Immense strength and a tremendous resistance to injury. Also, one misconception about Juggernaut is that he's a mutant. He actually is an avatar of the demon Sidorak. One of Juggernaut's main powers is how, as soon as he starts moving in one direction, no force can actually stop him except for himself. He's also got the ability to summon an impenetrable force field.
well, it's supposed to be impenetrable.
I think there have been a couple times when, well, somebody's penetrated it. Juggernaut is immune to psionic attacks, however. Also, the gem that gives him all his superpowers, the Diamond of Sidorak, makes him have no need to eat, drink, or breathe. However, like all superheroes, both Hulk and Juggernaut have weaknesses. Juggernaut is weak against any mystical force of sufficient strength. And when he loses his helmet, he becomes vulnerable to psionic attacks.
Now, Hulk is weak against both sonic attacks and gases. However, it takes a whole lot of tranquilizer to take down the Hulk.
Anyways, now I'll give you a rundown of what happened in the actual fight with World War Hulk X-Men. But before I do that, I want to show you this weird ad I found in the middle of the comic. Marvel Water? That stuff better give me superpowers. Alright, so the whole issue starts off with Iron Man asking Professor X how he would have voted in the Illuminati's decision to send the Hulk to another planet. It never actually tells you how he voted. Then it cuts to present day with the Incredible Hulk standing outside the Xavier Institute demanding to see Professor X. After a brief scuffle with some students, Professor X does come out. Then Hulk asks the same question that Stark did. How would Xavier have voted? The professor says that while he would have agreed to send Hulk away, it would have only been until they could find a cure. This gives Hulk enough reason to smash. Not wishing any harm on his students, Xavier agrees to come willingly. Unfortunately for Xavier, the X-Men have a different plan, and Hulk gets to lay some hurtin' out on one of the last groups of mutants alive. Now this is just one of my favorite scenes. Hulk pounds Wolverine's head so much, it gives him brain damage. Then one of these psychic mutants decides to let all the other members of the X-teams know what's going on, including Excalibur, of which Juggernaut is currently a member. Then Juggernaut goes up to his room and finds his Diamond of Sidorak. Juggernaut asks the demon to send him to the Xavier Institute so he can stop the Hulk, and in exchange he'll become evil again and start doing the demon's bidding. Now while Sidorak does send Juggernaut back, he doesn't send him back fully powered, so after a short battle, Hulk just pounds him into the ground pretty easily. So then Hulk gets to fight a couple more groups of mutants, and one of them even manages to crash the entire Blackbird into him, and of course Hulk survives. So then Juggernaut gets all mad at Sidorak for not giving him back his full powers. The demon tells Juggernaut that in order to return to his full power, he has to fully embrace his old, super destructive self. And so he does. Then the real battle starts, with a fully powered Juggernaut and Hulk charging at each other in one giant mass of anger. Now this fight scene is really well done. It does look a lot like the Hulk and Juggernaut are going basically hit for hit, and if you count, it might be. There is one attack here that is sort of debatable. It's this one right here with the Hulk crushing in the Juggernaut's head. It doesn't really seem like it's doing all that much, and Juggernaut does manage to push Hulk back more than Hulk can push Juggernaut. So, it's really debatable as to who is physically stronger. However, apparently the Hulk is more cunning. When Juggernaut gets distracted by Professor X, the Hulk uses the power of Juggernaut's unstoppable momentum to knock him into a nearby lake. And that's it. That's the end of the fight. Juggernaut becomes evil and Hulk just gets really pissed. Now, Hulk did end up deciding not to kill Professor X, but if you want to know why, go read the comic. So, okay, this is a really tough call. I mean, yeah, Hulk did manage to knock Juggernaut into that lake, but Juggernaut did get a lot of really good hits on first and was distracted when Hulk did that. And also, Juggernaut arguably got more and better hits on the Hulk. But no, I don't think Juggernaut could beat all of the Fantastic Four, all of the Avengers, all of the X-Men, all of the new Avengers, Doctor Strange. I mean, Juggernaut's even beaten Hulk before, but that was before his enragement and empowerment of Planet Hulk. It also depends on what your definition of beat is, because I don't know if either one could be killed by the other. Hulk's regeneration is just so great, and Juggernaut's resistance to damage is just so incredible. I'm going to say that if the two of them were placed on Battleworld and they were told to fight to the end, my verdict is the Hulk wins. And one of the main reasons I'm saying that is because I think the fight is just so evenly matched that it would have the possibility to go on for so long that the Hulk's strength would slowly increase. And I'm probably biased, but so what?
But then, you've just gotta remember.
Yeah, it's a Juggernaut, bitch!
This video was made on a Mac.